Hello everybody, Secrets of Time here, back with another Terraria video. Last we left off, I cut out the nighttime and we went exploring a bit during the day. In this episode, I'm gonna go exploring some more. Hope I don't die, probably will. Speaking of which, I only have 27 copper, so it's not really worth putting in the chest. But once I get enough money, I'll start putting it in the chest so I don't lose it all. Because to get your first merchant NPC, or for them, in most cases, your first NPC, you need 50 silver. And in order to get 50 silver, well, obviously you have to save up the money, but you can't lose the money by dying. Since I'm playing on softcore mode, the only thing that falls out of my inventory when I die is my money. But if I am on, let's say, medium core, I'll drop all my items, and if I'm on hardcore, I can't respawn at all, which is not fun. If you guys want me to do that, I can do that, but yeah, I'll probably die pretty quickly, and my character will be lost forever, and, well, you never see any more of that series, so I'll one day probably do it, but not at the moment, since I'm still pretty bad at it. I am hoping to get better with you guys' feedback and everything. Hopefully you guys can help me out with that. And this is a pretty big biome. I'm surprised because I chose a small world to create. And usually the purity biomes aren't this big. Oh, I'm finding a snow biome. So as you can see, it's starting to snow in the background, which means there's a snow biome near me. And there's my first snow biome enemy, along with a chest. I'm going to try to kill it without dying. These do quite a bit of damage to early game characters. Like, even if you don't consider 9 damage that much, well, there's still the fact that you only have 100 life points to begin with. You have to collect mana crystals and everything like that. And as you can see here, I found an egglet. Egglets increase your movement speed. Not necessarily significantly, but they still do it. So, in my opinion, it's pretty useful. Especially early game when you're trying to get places. Just dodge that slime. Also, slimes in the ice biome, regardless of whether or not you're in normal or expert mode, they can inflict the frozen debuff, which slows down your movement speed by a lot. I don't know exactly how much, but it's a pain when you have it on. And on expert mode, if you go in water, in icy biomes, then you get the frozen debuff, and then it lasts for 5 seconds out of water. And as you can see here, new biome, right? This is the corruptions. I probably shouldn't be here. I'm gonna die fairly quickly. I'm gonna... Oh wait, no, putting money in your trash bin doesn't work anymore. It still works on console version, which is pretty good for you console players out there. But I think they fixed it for PC so that you can't put it in your trash can and just keep all your money. See, I'm gonna have to fight an Eater of Souls now. I'm gonna get my axe out and hit it. This might take a while, but what can you do, right? If you decide to explore these biomes early game, you're kind of... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, wait. I'm kind of hoping to kill at least one of these guys. No? Okay. Well, there's my first death of the series. Reasons why I shouldn't play hardcore. Another thing that I'd like to see on PC is to be able, like, for normal mode at least, to be able to click on the screen and respawn. I know you can do that on the Xbox version. I'm not sure about the mobile, but it would be really useful. Sand biomes are especially good early game because you can get cactus, and with cactus you can make early game armors, and you can make a new pickaxe which has the full range, which is really helpful. Unfortunately, the cactus armor is really expensive to make, and early game this biome is extremely dangerous because it has antlion chargers, and I think they're called antlion swarmers. They're like flying and charging versions of those little ant lion monsters you find on the ground. I'll see if I can find one to show any of you who don't know. Oh, there's a little squirrel in the desert biome, forest biome. There's a forest biome beside me, and I was thinking forest. Does that happen to any of you guys? I know it happens to me a lot when I'm thinking of something and I'm talking about something different. I will say the wrong thing, and this is the part where I hate, because you have to like jump up onto here, and I shouldn't make platforms, but it's not really gonna matter since I'm probably not gonna come back here anytime soon. I'll take the wood, but after this episode, I'm probably going to start mining and start working on my elevator to get down to hell and fight the wall of flesh to get to hard mode. And we'll talk about that part later. So this is kind of tedious, not gonna lie, but it's one of the important like starting points of any survival game that involves building and crafting, is getting the basic materials. In this case, it's wood. You need it for like torches and everything like that. Although once you do have the merchant, you can buy torches from him. I don't have him yet. It's kind of sad. Usually I have him by now, but you know, things are going a bit slow. I'm not really getting as many monsters. And as you can see, it's gonna become nighttime very soon. So this episode, I've decided I won't skip the night. I'll try fight some monsters, get the money to get the merchant. But if I don't get enough money to get the merchant, well, it'll probably happen next episode, which is really useful. Actually, I'm gonna go exploring in this cave. I have 4 torches. I'm gonna use up these torches. See, I already found a chest. And keep these recall potions if I need to get back. And the good thing about chests is you can get money from them. And I got one to sparking. It's not really good, but like it's a starter magic weapon, I guess. That was harder than it had to be. I think that slime is carrying either platinum or tungsten. I'm gonna say platinum. Yes, platinum ore. And I'm going to be heading back to my base soon because it's coming nighttime, and I'm going to farm for different, like, oh, so if I don't die, I made it. I'm going to explore until it becomes nighttime, and then I'm going to use one of those recall potions to get back to my base. And once we're there, I will start with the farming of money. The marigold, dayblooms. Dayblooms, they're very common, but they make some of the best like early game basic potions, such as regeneration and iron skin potions. So I usually trash them out like later game, but at the start of your game, for the early game bosses and everything like that, it's a good idea to have some potions on hand. And I can see another chest there, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna use a torch. I got some more torches. And then I'm gonna see, I got more recall potions, and I got a nimble blowpipe. I'm gonna use that as a weapon. Although they're really, really bad weapons, like not too far in the game, they're pretty good early game, considering that you can get the ammo really quickly just by breaking down grass, which is really, really handy. So as you can see, I have 11 seeds. It's not exactly amazing, but it'll do for now, especially once I get back to my base. I also have shurikens and throwing knives. gonna teleport back now. I'm gonna see how many seeds I can get before nighttime comes. And I'm gonna kill this slime. I'm gonna build like a staircase-ish type of thing. And as you can see, the music has changed and everything, which means it is finally nighttime, and I'm going to shoot this slime. I'm also going to make a cactus sword. I have 121 cactus, which is pretty good. I'm gonna use this to make armor and a sword. I'm gonna start with the sword. Equip that in my sword slot. Leggings. I hope I have enough. 56. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to make the pickaxe. Wait. If I can make the pickaxe, I will make it. Okay, so I can make the pickaxe. It's a pretty good upgrade from a copper pickaxe, which I'll be honest is not very useful. Like, at all. I wish this were auto swing. Later on in the game, there's like auto swing weapons and everything like that. They're useful because you don't have to like keep clicking and everything like that. And I'm just gonna get as much money as I possibly can. Let's see. Demon, I'm gonna try hit it with my blowpipe. See, these actually do pretty good damage early game. To like earlier game, different little mobs and stuff like that. I still prefer using swords and stuff because I have more control over where they're gonna hit, or like flails, like homing flails like the flare-on, I really like because, well, they have homing bubbles, so they automatically go to hit the enemy as opposed to you actually having to aim. Because one thing about me is when I'm playing video games, my aim is really bad, and that definitely annoys me for the most part when I'm playing video games. It slows down my progression and everything like that. Unless you're in Skyrim where you can like zoom in and everything with the, I think there's a perk in the archery tree. I'll get into that stuff when I start playing Skyrim on my channel, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. If you want to, it's all over the internet anyways, or you can play it yourself. Kill this last zombie. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. And if you like what you see, feel free to stick around, subscribe. If you want to leave feedback on anything I could be doing better, leave it down in the comments section below. I will see you guys next video. Bye.